don't know why the hell. Hey YouTube, it is your girl, Mama Kathy. It won't let me turn this camera around. Presentation is like rotate the device back. Okay, so hey restaurant. The consultation went amazing, and she's way much cheaper than the other lady. And she's making my dreads out of human hair. So she's going to that like button up there. I don't like this. I need to go out and come back. I don't like it like this. Hello, hello, hello. It's K. Wait, now I forgot. It's K-A-T-H-R. It's K-A-T-H-Y. Kathy. um, yeah, everything's good. I hope everything is good with you. So I had to run to the hair store because I'm not gonna be able to get my hair done to next week Wednesday, the 24th. It is locked in. I could have got it done sooner, but was not what I want. So she has to live $1,000. No, it's not. So I am extremely happy. It looks like she do pretty damn good work. She do her own hair, and her hair look pretty decent for doing it yourself. Because she had like thin locks, and she said that by the time she get done with the back, she started on this side. 2 months later, she need to restart all over again because she never get it finished because she be booked and busy. So something is not right. I need to really come out and come back in, because I don't like my live like this. How much is it? Ooh, we nosy. Oh, really? For real? That's how it is? Oh, okay. Mama Kathy, you always talking out price. And now you going to say we nosy? No, we ain't nosy. You always tell how much you pay for everything. Okay, so I'm going to be honest, okay? It costs $700. It costs $250 for her to make the hair. That's why I said it myself, Yetta. I'm like, y'all nosy? And I'm like, oh, Mama Kathy, you always tell us how much shit costs. Girl, look, it looked like a fucking unicorn, right? But I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no other choice but to wear it. This is what they sold me in the store for $6. That's all I had. It's not that bad. I'm going to go ahead and rock with it. If I could get it like this, then I think it will be halfway decent. But I can't, so fuck it. I spend $6. I'ma wear it. Okay? So $700 it is, okay? So it's $250 for the hair, okay? And she's gonna make it. She showed me the human hair that she was gonna use to make it. She's going to show me some styles. After she's done with her client she has right now. And she's gonna show me some dreads, because I showed her about what I wanted, so she got a really good idea of what I want. So I told her I don't want just a traditional dread. You know how we dread our hair? I don't want that traditional dread. I want something different. And so she told me, yeah, she could do it. And we locked in for 12 o'clock next Wednesday. She said, I'm gonna come in. She's gonna have her assistant detoxing my hair. She said, because I had some buildup in the end dread, so I don't know. She ain't charging me extra for it. So first Bev was like, "Man, she just trying to make extra money." And I said, "Well, she ain't charging me for it." And then so Bev was like, "Well, then she get it done." That's what I'm doing, right? Okay, so is y'all gonna talk or what? Or is there something wrong with my damn live? Is there something wrong with my live, y'all?
Yeah, I ain't using regular gas.
Nisha in here? Oh, hey, Nisha. Nisha, what you doing in here? You done snuck up in here, huh? So, anyway, I was gonna sneak out of town, y'all, but my dumb ass stayed up till like 3 in the morning looking at, so I found this website. And you know how when you go in there and you type in hotels near where I was gonna go to Cincinnati. And I was gonna go to MGM Casino down there. And because they were talking about it when I was at the casino last night. So I was going, give me a reservation and sneak my ass on out of here today, right? But last night I got caught up on trying to find a room that was cheap enough to book. I'm not finna pay no damn $300 for no damn night to stay in nobody's hotel room, okay? And I ain't gonna be in there half the time anyway. So so then I ran across these 3 sites that kept popping up, and it said the rooms were like $149 a night, $169 a night. So I was like, okay, let me see. Why wouldn't I want the traditional dread? Because, girl, times have changed. Let me tell you, okay? Times have changed. So, anyway, I'll show you a picture. When she sent it to me, Beth, I text you and I send you the picture. And you and Yetta can help me decide on which ones I should get for my hair. Look at Eva Marcel hair, the actress Eva Marcel, the one that all the Queen's men. And look at her natural locks. But she asked why my hair didn't grow in a year, and it's been almost a year since I started this lock journey.
It been on
been close to it, right?
5 months, something like that.
I don't know what it been, but to me it should have been longer too. But I didn't get it done for a while. I was in the hospital. I was sick. Yeah, it's growing, but anyway. So I started looking at these websites for these hotels, right, to these people that's offering me a lower rate. So I was like, can we trust? And I will look up the name. Honey, these reviews came back for these places. And honey, they was like, these people is a scam. These 3 different places, right? Now, we can go to hotel.com. We can go to Priceline, places like that, right? Yep, the Queen of Pranks is in the house. But anyway, I was laughing at that shit, right? I was like, well, I'm glad I had the presence of mind to look this shit up, right? So then I said, okay, so the MGM in Cincinnati is in downtown Cincinnati, and their rooms are extremely expensive. So I said, well, let me go a little bit out of downtown. So I went like a mile, not even 2 miles away from the casino, okay? Now, I had a similar experience when I went to Kings Island when I went to Cincinnati. I booked a hotel that was 5 minutes from Kings Island, and I got down there, and it looked like it was host city. It was prostitutes in the pool, pimps laying out there and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. This is kind of like New York, right? Because you could be on 5th Avenue and then take 2 steps and you in the ghetto. I'm like, how you gonna go from $1 million houses and take 2 steps and your ass is in ghetto city? I ain't get that one, but that's the way the world is, okay? I'm not used to that in Cleveland. I'm used to being separated. We got the ghetto, or we got the hood, and then we got the suburbs, whatever. So, anyway, I'm looking at the reviews, y'all. They talking about, hey, Lena, you gonna watch me later? You at work? All right, love you too, sweetie. So, anyway, they said they had fucking roaches crawling around in there. Big ass bed bugs talking about how y'all doing. They talking about the staff was extremely rude. The manager walked right past them after they had been waiting on the manager for an hour. Charged their card 3-5 times. And I'm like, man. And then they they had something, Comfort Inn. And usually Comfort Inn is, they have nice little hotels. Honey, they said when they went there a year before, it was really nice. They went back this year, it was trash. And they went in May. And they said it looked like you would get robbed in the parking lot. Now, this is 1 mile away from downtown. And I'm like, damn, what a difference a mile make. Whew. So my dumb ass got caught up in reading all the damn negative comments on all these hotels down there. So I told my husband, I don't know if I feel safe going to Cincinnati. And I ain't going to Cincinnati. So I said, how about we go to Detroit? And so he was like, I'll go to Detroit. He said, but you got to find a hotel. And then it's kind of late. So we decided not to go to Detroit today. Might sneak my ass out of town tomorrow, though. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to sneak my ass out of town tomorrow. I ain't going to sneak because I'm grown. But I'm going to get up out of here. But anyway, we'll talk about that another day. What we're going to talk about now is this. It looks like a fucking unicorn, okay? But Mama Kathy don't give a damn, okay? Mama Kathy paid $6 and she gonna wear the shit, okay? I took it, went in the house. I was like, first it was sticking out this way a little bit more, this way, towards this way. Really looking like a uniform, right? Hey, Lexa. It already looks like a unicorn. But I paid $6. So I'm gonna wear it. If I look like a fool, okay. And I got a Louis bag on. I got a pink jogging suit on. Marines look like money. So they just gonna have to excuse the way Mama Kathy looked about her head. Ain't nothing I can do about that too. I get the lock extensions. So if I look like a fool, the rest of me look like money. Yes. Thank you. What you say, Danny?
Look like money, people rob you.
Ooh, my baby said if I look like money, people gonna rob me.
I said people will rob you.
People will rob you if you look like money. That's okay. I hope they don't try. Because Mama Kathy can't run. I can't run. So what y'all out there doing today? What y'all doing? What y'all got planned for this evening? Hello, hello, hello. I got 14 people in the room. Somebody got to have a conversation with Mama Kathy. Well, I'm getting off. I need to talk. You don't think nothing wrong with my hair wrap? Well, thank you, honey. It's gonna give what is given. And that's it. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Oh, you just woke up from a nap? Sometimes I feel like I need a nap. I can't sleep good no more though. Ever since I got off my nighttime medicine, I can't sleep good. They won't let me take that shit though. They said, nope, not happening. You in the bed? Yeah, they being too damn silent. They gotta talk. Y'all know what? I was looking at this YouTube channel, and it's called The Family. And it just made me really sad. This little young boy, 18 years old, black guy, lost his life. It's raining in Georgia. He lost his life. So his sisters, okay, so they lost their parents about 3 or 4 years ago, and their sister, she's 27 now, she's taking care of 2 boys and a girl, her sister and brothers. The boy was 18 and somebody killed him by gun violence, okay? And his sisters were doing a GoFundMe. They said, hey, Daddy Curry. His sisters had started a GoFundMe, and they were trying to get money to bury him. So I don't know if they were having maybe like a memorial or something, or what do you call that when people gather together, and a vigil. I don't know if they was having a vigil, but the little boy had been dead for about a week or so. This kind of like broke my heart because, you know, I'm black and I got black kids and stuff like that. So it's kind of crazy because I know my kids have gotten into some arguments before or whatever. But anyway, whatever they were doing for this young 18-year-old, the 2 sisters and the brother got into an argument, okay, at whatever service it was, okay? Hey, Jeffrey. And the brother, now keep in mind, they lost their family. The 27-year-old sister was raising the 2 brothers and the girl. And the girl has a baby that the young sister, she has a baby that's 2 months old. Why did they get into an argument? He pulled a gun out, shot the young girl that had the 2-month-old baby, and killed her. It was his sister, okay? Then he shot the other sister several times. She in the hospital in critical condition. So now they got another GoFundMe page trying to get money together to bury both siblings, the brother and the sister, and the other sister is in the hospital. The one that was taking care of them, the 27-year-old, she's in there fighting for her life, and the brother is still on the run. Now that is freaking sad. You understand? They doing something, a memorial or something for. They doing a memorial or something for. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, y'all can check that story out. It's on The Family is the name of the YouTube channel, and he tell a lot of stories about, and the way he do it, I kind of like it because it's like a cool cat, you know, from back in the day, you know. Y'all would have to know what I mean when I say back in the day, you know, the way he telling the story is kind of cool. But that's pretty sad though. I mean, that's real sad. Then, listen to this. People are so evil. They are so evil. Yes, they are. Oh, okay, good, Jeff. Thank you. Yeah, that's right, y'all. Hit that like button. So anyway, I was watching this other story last night. This is another cool dude from back in the day. He's a Mexican, right? Or Hispanic or Mexican. He's something like that. He a cool dude. He older dude, right? And he was telling about a story that happened back in the day in New York. And he was saying it kind of like touched home to him. It was about this white guy. He was homeless for a lot of years with some mental issues. Well, he finally found the place. He got behind in his rent, but he used to always go to the park, and he would, you know, he would go to a farm and he would buy chickens. He would come home, he would cook it, and he would take it to the park where all the homeless people be at, and he would feed all of them, right? Keep that in mind. Where all the homeless people were at, he would go there and feed them these chicken. He'd make a soup, and he'd take and feed all the kids and the homeless people down there at the park, right? Well, he met this young girl. She was a dancer. She was from London. And they got to talking. He kind of was feeling her. He liked her. She kind of liked him. He invited her to live with him because she was looking for a place to stay, and they could split the rent. So she got him all caught up in them bills. But the one thing was, he put the apartment in her name as the leaseholder because he had been so far behind. So that was the agreement or whatever. And she told him she would never kick him out and nothing like that. But in the meantime, as the time started going, remember I told you he was a little cuckoo, right? So he started, you know, saying crazy stuff and doing crazy stuff. So she like, and then they was having some type of relationship, and then she just cut him off. And then she brung a black guy up in there, and the black guy, so the white guy got kind of really stupid. And, you know, he ain't like the fact that she brung a black guy up in there having sex with that black guy up in their house that was supposed to be in his, right? But anyway, some time when, you know, some months went past, he got to talking to another friend. He told a friend that he wanted her to help him kill the girl, because the girl told him that he had to be out the house in a week, right? So he was like, he didn't ever want to be homeless, huh?
No, I don't think he used regular gas in here.
Oh, okay, well then don't. Maybe he shouldn't. So anyway, not no premium. Yeah. So anyway, my husband made me lose my train of thought. So what happened was, he asked the girl to, okay? And so the girl was like, no. So the girl wound up going out of town. So when she got back the next week, she went to the house and the apartment lights was out. But she went up there, she knocked on the door. Didn't nobody answer. But as always, she just opened up the door and she walked in, right? So she walked into the apartment and she said she saw something cooking on the stove. Okay? She went over there and lifted up the top, and there was Leslie head on the stove cooking. This motherfucker done cooked her head. So then she seen blood splatter going through the apartment, and the apartment had a smell to it. And she followed the blood trail to the bathroom, and there was Leslie's other part of her body all cut up, rib cages cut up. He done sliced the meat off of it like he done slaughtered an animal, right? He done fed this woman to the motherfucking homeless people in the park. And he done ate her too.
This is true.
This is a true story. True story happened in New York City.
That's sick, man.
Was sick. That was another Jeffrey Dahmer. You understand? He literally killed this woman because he didn't want to be homeless anymore. And then he fed off of her for a couple of days. Then he started saying now her family from London is looking for her because it's not like her not to, reach out to her family, right? And so now they looking for her. And so now they put in a missing person report on her. And then now he really off the deep end now. And then the girl who knew what he did never told a soul. Never told a soul what this motherfucker he did. Now he done cleaned the house. Now she done went back a week later. He done took her skull and her bones and done bleached them. Now it just look like a a skull, but nothing on it because he done cleaned it with bleach and everything and got rid of other stuff, other parts that he couldn't eat or do whatever he wanted to do with it. He threw it away. But he literally fed this woman to the homeless. Okay, and then one of the homeless guys said he know he ate her because when he was eating the soup in the park, he said he found a human knuckle in his soup. So when a guy started telling people that he killed Leslie and that he cooked her, he knew that they had ate her. I don't know why I buffed y'all. Sorry about that. But hello. Yes, isn't that crazy? I mean, the stuff that Mama Kathy be too much for my virgin ears, okay? Too much for these virgin ears. I'm like, oh my God. People are super sick. I don't get it. I mean, I be looking at so many different stories on here. Like I told y'all about that Twisted Crime channel on YouTube. This one, The Family, check him out. It's another one. I'm trying to think of the one I'm telling you about where he did and then let me tell you this last story, y'all. Hey, Jennifer. Yeah, we live with people in this world that are sick. Because the world ain't sick, it's just the people that send it. Let me tell you this, because the world ain't sick, it's just the people that send it. Let me tell you this other story, and then I get off of this morbid stuff, okay? But this is the shit I be listening to late at night. So, anyway, this father was with his girlfriend, his wife, and they had like 4 children, 2 girls, 2 boys. One of the girls was 15 years old. But back when she was like 10 years old, before the wife left him and took her children and moved, he had gotten in an argument with the wife. He poured gasoline all over the car, got in the car, and set the car on fire with him and the wife and the kids in the car. So anyway, the wife said, you know what? Screw you. You're sick. I'm leaving you. And she took the 4 kids and she left. But periodically, she would come back and take the kids so they could see their father, okay? Because he was a good man, but he had mental issues, okay? So, something transpired, and the aunt stayed there nearby, too. They were in the house one night, and they were playing a board game, and they were having fun. They was laughing. The father and the auntie had been drinking. And so then the game was over. The daughter said she was going to take the trash out, but in reality, she went in the basement because that's where they had a computer at. And the father was the custodian of the building, right? So the father was like, where is she at? I ain't heard from her for a long time. So he went looking for her. And when he went in the basement, he stood by the door and he was listening. She was on the computer and she was saying some explicit things to a boy, right? And saying what he was going to do to her and what she was going to do to the boy. The father was so enraged that he went down there and he started beating her like she was a nigga on the street, okay? And this was an Hispanic people. And he took a cord and he strangled her, right? No, she wasn't in the basement. The dad was in the basement. When dad came from the basement, she was in the house. That's what happened. She was in the house. And then the father heard her talking to this boy this way on the computer. And then he beat her, strangled her, took her in the basement. The next day, after he killed her, Went upstairs, went to sleep like ain't shit happened, okay? The next day, he called his sister on the phone, auntie that had been sitting up there playing that game with them. Called her and told her that he killed the girl and why he killed her and how he killed her. The sister was like, no, nuh-uh, you ain't do that, right? Sister came over. He took her in the basement, showed her. He took the girl, put her in the incinerator, and burnt her body up. Her leg was hanging out the incinerator. The sister immediately started to vomit, right? The sister gets her phone shakingly out of her hand. She calls her brother. The brother comes over. At this point, the father had done taken the girl out of the incinerator, burnt body pieces, and laid her on the floor. The brother was just, he was just too astonished. He called 911. They come over. They arrest the father. They take the girl away. Take her to the coroner's office. Do an autopsy. Come to find out the girl is 2 months pregnant. They did a DNA test. The baby, the daddy was the father to her baby. He had done been raping his daughter, gotten her pregnant. So when he heard her on the phone talking to a boy about giving away the good, he got enraged, he said, and beat her and strangled her and then burnt her body. That is some sick and twisted shit, okay? It's bad enough that he killed the poor baby, 15 years old. Beautiful little Hispanic girl. Killed her, burnt her body, and he had impregnated her. Sick shit.
That nigga needs to do.
He needs to be killed in prison.
Yep.
Somebody need to say, drop the soap. It's crazy. So anyway, I don't know. I just had to share that with y'all because this type of stuff is twisted and demented. And I just can't believe that we as human beings can even operate like that. But I guess we can. I guess we can really do shit like that. Yeah, they're laughing at you.
Who? Me?
Yeah, they're laughing at you because you're talking and she can hear you. Telling you, sick, demented ass people. They need to take him and they need to just burn little pieces of his body every day. Torture him. Look at me talking about how could people be this demented in here and look at me. That's what they're talking about what we should do to him.
That's true.
Because he did some fucked up shit to his daughter. He was finna burn the whole family.
He need to be tortured.
Finna burn the whole family. They say, hey, Mr. Curry. Miss Jennifer say, hey, Mr. Curry.
All right.
Oh, yes, y'all. It's crazy out here. It's crazy out here.
Yeah, that's demented.
Man, I can't wait till Jesus come back and right the wrong that's been going on in this world, y'all. I can't wait for that day when Jesus come back in his holy chariot and do what's supposed to have been done in the first place when this whole society started. You understand? And we all be under one law. That's God's law. You understand? Nothing man made no more. Just God's law. Living life the way we was intended to live when we first came here. That's all Mama got to say. All right, y'all? I want to thank y'all for coming up here listening to my live. I've been bored, so I come up in here and I talk to y'all. You understand? To try to get a little clarity on some of the shit that be going on. Okay? So I feel like I come on here and talk to y'all. Y'all like family. Yeah, yada. What man moved into a neighborhood? I love you too. Not listening to what? I ain't see you saying that, child. What you say? Yeah, I don't see you saying that. Make sure y'all liking this live. Go live like this. Go like. What are you saying I'm not listening to, Yetta? The video I sent you last night? What video I sent you last night?
Connect a phone and
oh, you pushed that the wrong button. What video did I send you last night, Yetta? You gonna make me have to go look. What? Oh, let me tell y'all about this shit I sent Yetta yesterday. Okay. Ooh, let me tell you. It ain't no sick shit. I'm just gonna share some shit with you so y'all know. Now this is a law in Texas, and it's a law in a whole lot of other cities. And you black folks, listen up. These white folks madder than a motherfucking dog, okay? They madder than a dog with rabies, okay? This black guy done researched this neighborhood in Texas, okay? And so he saw that the owner abandoned his property, okay? My son Daniel sent this to me. The owner had done abandoned the property. The bank had put a foreclosure on it or whatever, but they never went through with the filing. So the black guy went to the house, seen that it was an empty house. He went there, moved his shit into the living room. No other furniture, no furniture really, just all his stuff. You know, it's on. It moved in his clothes and shit in the house, right? And it's a $330,000 home, right? These white folk man than a broke dick dog, okay? This bitch on the news, she done called the police. She said he a squatter. He done came and moved in his house. He ain't supposed to live there. None of that stuff, right? The police came out. They said it wasn't nothing they can do because they thought they could call the police and make this man leave that house, right? And so what happened was the guy had done went and filed a piece of paper with the courts in Texas that said that the house was abandoned by the owner and that he can live there. Okay? So now these white folks madder than a motherfucker, right? Because they like this nigga. I'm saying which the fuck she said. This nigga done moved the fuck in here. Ain't paid $9 for this. So this man ain't had no light, no gas, no water, no nothing. But he had his shit in that living room, and that made that man a motherfucking house. Okay? Now the only thing that can happen now is this. Okay? The only thing that can happen is this right here. The bank is going to have to pay out a lot of money to go and try to get that man evicted out that house. So far, the bank said, I'm not doing shit. I'm not finna spend that kind of money to get his ass out of here. Now, the only other thing that's going to happen is this. It's a civil matter, not a criminal matter. So the police can't do a damn thing about it, okay? And the only people that can do something is the bank. And right now, the bank's saying nothing. Now, if this man managed to live in this house, count on 1, 2, 3 years, guess what? He can now petition the court to sign that house over to him. Them white folks madder than motherfucker, okay? Because they like, we worked hard all our life for him just to come up in here and just take somebody's shit. And the only way that the owner of that house can reclaim their house, they got to go pay the entire mortgage off on that house to be able to get his ass out of there. They can't take him to eviction court. They got to go pay off the whole entire house. That's $330,000. Okay?
That's crazy.
I'm telling you. Okay? Thank you, Brenda. Isn't that crazy? They madder than a broke dick dog. That white woman on there, she talking about how this mother effer gonna come up, and I'm paraphrasing. Okay, I'm paraphrasing. How this nigga gonna bring his stink ass up in this motherfucker? He ain't got no lights, no gas, no water, no soap. He ain't got nothing on this motherfucker. He ain't got no furniture in here. He ain't got nothing. And this motherfucker just gonna walk up in here in our neighborhood, $500,000 houses, and move his black nigga ass up in here? Ain't no motherfucking way. I'm calling the police. Police said, ma'am, I'm sorry, it's a civil matter. Ain't nothing we can do. That black boy pulled out that paper. Boom. I filed this with the courts in Texas. This house is, man, you can't do a goddamn thing to me. And people can do something to me. It's the bank. Bank ain't doing shit. So if that man managed to stay there for 1, 2, 3 years, he got a $330,000 house. And it's a nice ass house too. Look it up. Look it up. What y'all got to say about that? What y'all got to say about that? They a big man than a motherfucker. He get on it after 3 years. You goddamn right. Our blood, sweat, and tears. We made this motherfucker. We built this motherfucker from the ground up. They gave respiration to the motherfucking Indians, and they said, they did this to us. They said, fuck you black niggas. We ain't giving you shit. We don't care if we killed you, raped you, sold you, beat you. We don't give a fuck what we did to you. But we not giving you no respiration. You ain't getting no 40 acres in no motherfucking no mural. You ain't getting shit, okay? But we gonna give it all to the Indians. Y'all remember that government cheese and butter we used to get back in the day that made the best motherfucking homemade macaroni and cheese and grilled cheese sandwiches you could ever taste in your life? They stopped giving us that shit. They give it all to the Indian tribe. We don't get shit no more. They said, fuck you niggas. We ain't giving y'all shit. Okay? And they meant what the fuck they said. They ain't giving us shit. That White House, paint that motherfucker black because our black asses, we built that motherfucker, okay? And they was mad as fuck when Obama got up in there. Am I prejudiced? No. I treat people the way I want to be treated. If you treat me nice, I don't see your color. But you treat me nasty, I see every motherfucking thing. My eyes are wide the fuck open. Like this. You see that? Just like that. But when you treat me nice, my eyes is like this. Nice and calm and cool and collected. But fuck me over, my eyes is like this. I see everything then. Everything. But anyway. I thought I'd just come on here and shoot the breeze with y'all. You like my cooking? But anyway, that's it. That's all Mama got to say today. I got on my unicorn here, right? I paid $6 for it. I'm claiming it. I paid for it. I'm wearing it. Fuck it. It's comfortable as shit, though. It might not look the best. Beth laughing at my shit. She said, Mama, that head rag ain't doing what it's supposed to do. It ain't giving what it's supposed to give. But I'm going to take it, okay? And I got on my little pink jogging outfit. See, that sign say pink. I like it. I like it. I'm cute. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. Thanks for rocking with me like y'all always do. I'm about to run up in here to MGM Grand. I'm about to win me a couple grand. Maybe 10, 11, 12, 50 grand would be nice. If I could do some shit like that. I'm coming back live. And I'm going to show y'all. You ready?
No, it ain't warm standing out here.
Oh, I thought you was getting this. I thought you was wiping the car.
No.
That's what I thought you was doing. I didn't know you had the daggone thing out. You get your alcohol?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Mama Kathy. Gotta go. Daddy Curry, you been waiting on me forever. It's time to go. You said, what I do, yet laughing out loud. Yeah, I know your dumb butt was about to say that's not pink. It's not pink, but it's made by pink. And I just said I got on my pink outfit. Do I sound stupid saying I got on my pink outfit when it's really green? I don't know. But anyway, I love all of y'all, especially my babies. But I gotta go because I got a machine here that's calling my name. It said, Mama Kathy, come on in here and put your money in me so I can eat it, so I can spit you out a white ticket. So you could take it with them black words on it and get you some money. How that sound, y'all? All right, y'all. I gotta go. Yeah, do you like Mommy Lives? Yeah, she had to like Mommy Lives because she be like, Mom, you going live today? You had to be like, Mom, you going live today? Don't be happy. Girl, your daddy got me waiting now. I don't know where the hell he done went to. He way back there some damn weird child. I'm about to go up in here where it's nice and warm because it's chilly outside today for real though. Can you come through?
Yeah, you just gotta go on past the pillars here, okay?
Wait a minute, you gotta do what?
And then you wrap around.
Oh, you come. Oh, okay. Cause I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? Okay, thank you. I'm like, what the world happened? I'm like, how you get in here? They done changed shit around. All right, love y'all too. I'm gonna see y'all in a hot sec. Bye, y'all.